Canadian leadership threatening retaliatory tariffs against the United States, as President Trump often says, they just don't have the cards. There is no way that Canada can win a trade war with the United States.
How did a global trade war, born from economic policy, end up slashing international tourism to the United States? From Canadian backlash to vanishing visitors in Minnesota, the fallout is real, and it's global. This isn't just about tariffs. It's about trust, travel, and America's place in the world. Let's start where the backlash is loudest: Canada. Once America's most dependable tourism partner, Canadians are now rethinking their southern getaways. Why? Because the politics have gotten personal. Under Trump's second administration, the border feels less like a crossing and more like a confrontation. A Winnipeg resident told local media,
"I don't want to pay into their economy. I'm going to stay in Winnipeg and go to local events here, put my money here, and who knows what'll happen. What if you get your car keyed? We don't know how they're going to treat Canadians going down."
From radio shows to online travel forums, Canadians are sounding the alarm and staying home. This boycott isn't official, it's emotional, and it's costing American border towns dearly. Nowhere is this hit more visible than Minnesota, a once booming destination for international visitors. In 2023, over 500,000 international travelers spent more than $500 million there. By 2025, officials hope to hit 700,000 tourists and break the $700 million mark. Instead, those projections have been quietly abandoned. Bookings from Canadian travel agencies have dropped over 35%. Chinese and German markets are also pulling back. Minnesota's small inns, downtown restaurants, and even the Mall of America are feeling the silence. But this isn't just a North American issue. From Europe to Asia, travelers are steering clear of the U.S. reports of arbitrary detainments, denied entries, and invasive searches are pushing people away. 2 German teenagers were recently deported from Hawaii after failing to pre-book all 5 weeks of their accommodations, behavior deemed suspicious by border officials. For many, the ESTA system, once a streamlined way to visit, now feels like a gamble. Travel agents are steering clients to friendlier, safer destinations. In Germany, bookings to Canada and the Nordic countries are spiking. This is about more than border agents. It's about brand. America once sold itself on dreams. Now it's increasingly seen as hostile, unpredictable, even dangerous. When your tourism brand becomes fear instead of freedom, travelers don't just hesitate, they vanish. Minnesota isn't giving up. State leaders are launching campaigns focused on warmth, culture, and community. They're reminding Canadians that Minnesota didn't close the door, Washington did. But against the shadow of federal hostility, these efforts may be too little, too late. Until the politics change, until the hostility ends, the visitors won't come back. And places like Minnesota will keep paying the price. How are global tensions shaping travel in your part of the world? Have you changed any of your travel plans because of politics or border policies? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to hear your perspective. As always, thanks for watching and safe travels.
All World. Live like a local.